My final question takes us back to something that obviously you feel very, very strongly about, but has a local connection as well. Hickston was the first city council to pass a motion calling for a guaranteed living income, and many in our local congregations continue to support efforts to advance this goal. Does the UCC see any progress towards the provision of a guaranteed living income, and where at this point should we be concentrating our efforts to advance that goal of equality?
Again, I think engaging politically with your elected officials to your provincial legislature and to Parliament, and demanding accountability. Like, welfare reform has been on the table since Diefenbaker was Prime Minister, right? So, and the reality is that the current system is set up for self-preservation for civil servants, for us to do the bare minimum and not allow people to thrive. Like, I think if there's a way to partner with economists who support the idea, who can do the kinds of calculations and make a business case to the government to say, like, this is actually the impact financially that it'll have on our tax base. I just read Hugh Siegel's new book, Bootstraps Need Boots. Alone Tories Fight for a Guaranteed Livable Income in Canada. So if you don't know Hugh Siegel, he fell in love with Diefenbaker as a high school student and ended up doing a bachelor's degree in political science, and came from a poor Russian Jewish background in Montreal, like really subsistence, like living level of poverty, had the experience of his furniture in his childhood home being repossessed, his family cars being repossessed, and being in this sort of cycle of poverty. And it's a beautiful memoir about like why he feels so passionate about poverty reduction in Canada, and why he feels that as a Tory. And I think that, sometimes in the United Church, we like to throw the baby out with the bathwater, but the Conservative Party has like taken this issue pretty seriously, and sometimes the Liberal Party has not always, they've done what's easiest and maintains the status quo, and not always what's best for individual people. And I think that, to go back to our earliest question about divisions, I think that it's the both and of that reality that for a large part of our history, the Conservative Party has spoken to like the common people in ways that are now becoming unproductive. I mean, partisan politics aside, I think holding your party members accountable to take it seriously, and holding your elected officials, regardless of their party, accountable for taking it seriously. We just can't afford the status quo in terms of the pressures it's putting on the charitable sector and our health sector. And poverty is such a huge social determinant of health. It's creating additional pressures that we don't need on an already really fragile health system. So I would love to see the church continue to speak out strongly on GLI and on climate.
Those are challenges to us. Thank you so much.
Yeah.